All right, we want to welcome everybody here. Hopefully you're on our live stream. This is Fuller Digital Solutions here at OABCIG High School in Ida Grove, the home of the Falcons. We've got several of our athletic teams here today. We're just going to run through everybody so you get to meet and get to know some of these folks. A lot of you already know these one team or the other, but opportunity for us to get to know them a little bit better, get some thoughts from them on the season and things going forward. We're glad to have you with us. We appreciate our sponsors. You can see them rolling at the bottom of the screen during the whole program, and let's meet our athletes. All right. So, our first athlete of the night, what's your name and grade in school?
I'm Ireland Whitrock, and I'm a freshman.
All right, Ireland. Can you tell us a little bit about your family, parents, brothers, sisters?
My dad is Matthew Whitrock, and my mom is Jackie Whitrock. I have 3 siblings, 2 older brothers, and a younger sister.
And what position do you play on the basketball team?
Point guard / shooting guard.
What's your most memorable so far? You're just a freshman, right?
Yeah.
So what's your most memorable moment in sports? Could be basketball or could be middle school, high school, whatever. What's your most memorable sports moment so far?
Probably when I said I got goggles, and I looked over at Hallie on the bench, and she was dying laughing.
You got goggles.
Yeah, this girl had goggles on.
Oh, well, okay, instead of glasses.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Ireland, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
How do you feel about the season going forward? You've got some conference tournament games to play, and you finish up with some regular season games. And then, did you guys just hear your district assignments here this afternoon?
Yes, we did.
All right. So what are your goals going forward?
I say we just finish the season strong and we work hard. Tomorrow's going to be a close one. It should be fine. If we put the effort in, do fine.
All right, so that's Ireland Whitrock, freshman guard for OABCIG girls basketball team. Ireland, who's next up here for us?
That will be Liv Schroeder. Same thing. Sorry, guys.
All right. All right, so name, grade, and school.
My name's Olivia Schrader, and I'm a junior.
And tell us a little bit about your family and siblings.
My parents are Ryan and Charity Schrader, and I have 2 older sisters and 1 younger brother.
And what position are you playing this year on the basketball team?
I'm a guard.
Most memorable moment for you, you're a junior, right? So you've got some memories, unlike some of these young freshmen here. But can you think of a memorable moment in sports, basketball or otherwise?
Probably just being able to play with my sister for 2 years and having fun with that group and these girls too.
So you're a junior, 1 more year to go, but you're starting to think about the future. What are your plans after high school? Maybe you don't know yet. Maybe you just say you don't know, but do you have some plans for after high school?
I'm kind of looking into going into teaching, maybe. So as of right now, yeah.
You come back here and teach at OABCIG?
I don't know.
Just wherever they give you a job, huh? Yep. All right. Livy, who's up next?
Carter.
The senior. All right, name and tell us a bit your grade in school. Tell us a little bit about your family.
My name is Carter Hemer. My parents are Jory and Susan Hemer, and I have 2 older siblings, and I go to OABCIG.
And what position do you play in basketball this year, Carter?
I'm a post.
All right, senior, 4 years in, lots of memories. Volleyball, softball, basketball, track and field? Take the spring off, huh? Most memorable moment in any of those sports in your high school athletic career?
My most memorable moment would be all the new girls that come in and all the friendships that I've made.
In all the sports, and how does it feel to be wrapping up things as a senior, and what future plans do you have?
It doesn't really feel real yet, and I am also looking into teaching.
All right. Softball this summer after you graduate? Yep. So 1 more year with the team?
Yes.
All right, thanks, Carter. And we need to pick our next victim here. Look at them all, just ready to go. Carter gets to pick, so.
Addie.
All right. Okay, name and grade in school.
My name's Addison Pritchard. I'm a freshman and I go to OABCIG.
All right, tell us a little bit about your family, siblings, or people close to you in your life.
My mom and dad is Josh and Stacy Pritchard, and my sister is Jocelyn Pritchard.
And any fights in practice with your sister?
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have a couple of fights.
Sometimes it transfers to the basketball court. What position do you play, and most memorable moment in sports for you so far at OABCIG?
I'm a guard, and my most memorable moment is probably getting ready in the locker room before games.
You have a little fun before the games? Crank the music a little bit? Yeah? Yeah. All right, thanks a lot. So who do we have next?
Leah Hansen.
All right, Leah, we know your name, but you're going to need to say it anyway. So your name and the grade you are in school.
I'm Leah Hansen, and I'm a freshman.
All right, tell us about your family, brothers, sisters, mom and dad.
My parents are Paige and Chris Hansen, and I have one older brother and one younger brother.
And what position are you playing this year in basketball?
I'm a post.
All right, most memorable sports moment for you so far? Haven't had too many yet, but can you think of one?
Probably me in Ireland going up for a rebound and her tackling me to the ground.
Ireland, you tackled her? Yeah. Yes, she says. She says she did. Funny, it doesn't surprise me that Ireland would just admit it and say that she did. All right. What do you see going forward for the basketball team? Like we said, you've got some more tournament games, conference tournament and district tournaments coming up, and just a handful of regular season games left. But what are your goals going forward?
I hope we just all work together and put in a lot of effort. I just hope we finish strong, like Ireland said.
All right, great answer. Okay, Hanson, who do we have next here?
Callie.
All right, name, grade in school. Tell us a little bit about your family.
I'm Callie Orrich. I'm a junior, and my parents are Mike and Andrea Orrich, and then I have two older sisters, and then one younger sister and three younger brothers.
Well, you need to name all of them. Let's hear them all.
The oldest sister is Alexis, and then there's Caitlin, and then my younger brother is Aaron, and then my other younger sister is Michaela, and then there's Axton, and then the youngest is Tate.
Holy smokes. Any arguments among those brothers and sisters?
All the time.
Every day?
Every day.
Well, that's how brothers and sisters act. That's just the way it goes. What position are you playing this year?
I'm a post.
And kind of coming off early season injury, right? Did you not have – who had an early season injury? Hallie did. Okay. Well, thank goodness you're not injured. What's your most memorable moment so far in your sports career?
Probably the team meals, because we just sit there and talk and get to know each other more.
And when do you guys have team meals on? Once a week or before big games?
Normally we have them before games. We have breakfasts, but sometimes if it's a home game and there's no JV, we'll have a supper at someone's house.
Oh, very nice. All right, so pick our next Lady Falcon to come up here and.
Nessa.
All right. Okay, name, grade, and position.
I'm Janessa Kohler. I am a freshman, and I play forward.
All right. Geez, I'm forgetting my question. Sorry about that, everybody. Tell us a little bit about your family.
My parents are Tiffany Lindbergh and Brady Kohler, and I have two older brothers, Trayton and Bryson.
A lot of us that on Fuller Digital that watch know Trayton and Bryson. You're probably the nicest one out of all three, right?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. All right, so A few games left, tournament games. You just found out your district assignment, some regular season games left. What are your goals going forward for the team?
That we just give our best effort and we work hard as a team.
All right. And how many sports have you been playing since you've been a freshman here at OABCIG?
I've played 3: softball, volleyball, and basketball.
Track and field in your future?
Yes.
So you'll be busy all year long. All right. I'm sure the coaches are glad to hear that. Okay. You get to pick who goes next.
Brady.
Okay. Name, grade in school. Tell us a little bit about your family.
I'm Brady Youngren. I'm a freshman. My parents are Preston and Morgan Youngren, and I have 2. Oh crap! I have a younger and older sister and a younger brother.
Okay. And what are their names?
My older sister is Jaden, and my 2 younger siblings are Win and Cal.
You guys all get along great? Super perfect?
Most of the time,
Who wins the fights?
me.
All right. I believe that. What position are you playing this year?
Point and the forward.
All right. Short high school career so far, but most memorable moment it could be middle school sports too, most memorable moment you've had so far?
Probably in our Oakland game when a girl cut me off underneath and she basically body slammed me into the ground.
Were you injured?
No.
So it couldn't have been that bad, right?
It was okay. It was funny to rewatch.
Did you milk it a little bit? Play hurt a little bit?
Yeah, probably.
That's okay. You take advantage of that when you can. What are your future plans as you roll into spring sports and into next year?
Doing track, probably still volleyball and basketball and all of that.
Okay. Well, Brady, who's next?
Abby.
All right, we're here with, you just say your name. We got to wait till I give you the microphone. Name and year in school.
I'm Abby Winroad, and I'm a senior.
And position you're playing this year for the basketball team?
A guard.
Abby, tell us a little bit about your family.
My parents are David and Patricia Winroad, and I have 2 older siblings, my brother Gabe and my sister Anna.
Who's the fastest?
Gabe.
It's not Anna?
No, she wants to think so.
Anna thinks she's the fastest. All right. A senior, played a lot of basketball. Can you give us a most memorable moment that you've had in your high school career?
Probably I made free throws to win a game my freshman year.
That's pretty cool. If anybody wants to know, off camera, the girls' basketball team has accidentally knocked over a table, and several chairs have fallen on the floor, and they're all beet red right now. But you put Abby on camera, and Abby's beet red. Abby, so, 1 year in your last semester, thinking about the future. Obviously, you don't have to have all your plans laid out, but what are you thinking about doing next year and moving forward?
I'm thinking about going to Iowa State, but I'm undecided on a major.
It's all gen eds the first 2 years anyway, so you don't have to decide anyway. All right, thanks, Abby. Well, we've got a volunteer for our next up. That's good. Okay. Name, year in school. Tell us a little bit about your family.
I'm Chloe Murphy, and my parents are Alex and Jan Murphy, and I have an older sister, Carly.
And what position have you been playing on the basketball team this year?
Guard.
Okay. What's the most memorable short season, but what's the most memorable sports moment you've had so far?
Just team dinners before games.
So the team dinners sound like they're fun. That's the second person that said that.
Yeah.
So, all right. What's your goal for the team and for yourself kind of moving forward as we finish up basketball?
Play strong, finish as our best, and just have fun.
All right. Who's the better shooter, you or your sister?
Definitely my sister.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. All right. Did we get through everybody?
No, we still have 3 more.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we didn't. We have some more. Chloe, why don't you pick the next one?
Cadence West.
All right. All right. Name, year in school, and tell us a little bit about your family.
My name's Cadence West, and I'm a freshman, and my mom is Christy Meyer, and I have an older sister named Kylie.
All right. And what position are you playing this year in basketball?
I'm a guard.
All right. Do you have a memorable or most memorable moment so far from this season or any other sport you've played so far?
Probably last year's bus rides to games.
2 games. To and from?
Well, we didn't really ride the bus back.
Oh,
but
definitely 2 games. You had fun on the bus?
Mhm.
Yeah. Middle schoolers will do that for sure. Do you have any plans going forward for the sports you want to play here at OABCIG or goals for the basketball team?
I'm probably going to play volleyball again next year, but I'm not sure about track.
All right. Well, everybody would encourage you to go out for track, obviously, but we can bring up. We got a couple more Lady Falcons to go here. Who's next?
Jocelyn Pritchard.
Jocelyn. All right. Okay. Name, year in school, and position.
I'm Jocelyn Pritchard. I'm a junior, and I play guard and a forward.
And tell us a little bit about your family.
My mom and dad are Josh and Stacy Pritchard, and my sister's Addison.
Who wins the fights at home?
Addie.
You don't win? She's tough. She's tough. All right. Most memorable sports moment for you here at OABCIG?
I would say all the pregame TikToks before volleyball.
All right, so you heard it here first. So pregame TikToks are out there. I guess we're all going to have to check that out. What are your goals going forward? You're a junior, so you've played a lot of basketball for the Falcons. What's your goals for the rest of the season and moving forward?
Play hard, have fun, and maybe get the Raptors this time.
We always want to get the Raptors, don't we? All right. Who's next, Jocelyn?
Jenna Miller.
Okay, name, year in school, and position you play.
My name is Jenna Miller. I'm a freshman, and I play post.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your family.
My mom is Erica Miller, and my dad is J.R. Miller, and I have one younger brother, Aiden.
And what age is your brother?
12.
You're supposed to know how old your brother is. 12-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he a typical little brother? Does he annoy you a little bit?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, what are your goals going forward? Or let's do your most memorable moment. What's your most memorable moment from high school sports so far?
Probably just coming up and making friends with, like, the older classmen.
And your goals moving forward for the team or for yourself?
Just to finish strong and play with some effort.
Okay, we have one more player left. No, we're done? All right, so that's a wrap on the Lady Falcons varsity girls basketball team. And they're right in the middle of Western Valley Conference tournament play. They'll have a couple, 2 or 3 regular season games after the tournament. 1. And then they'll head to districts playing. We found our district opponent. Opening up with Harlan. All right. Okay, we're ready for the boys team. I saw Coach Harms tell them all to behave. Yeah, I'm sure they will. So, name, year in school, position you play.
Ethan Berenson, guard, senior.
And tell us a little bit about your family, Ethan.
My parents are Jason and Kristen Berenson. I got an older brother, a younger brother, and a sister.
You have to say all their names.
Oh, Devin's my older brother, Avery's my sister, and Jackson's my little brother.
All right, do you guys get in fights?
Not as much as we used to.
So, a senior, play a lot of basketball, play a lot of football. You run track too, don't you? Yeah. So, most memorable sports moment that you've had here at OABCIG?
I would say win the 4x2 in lane 8 at state track.
That's a pretty big deal to come out of lane 8 and win that, right?
Yeah.
What were they thinking putting you in lane 8?
I don't even know.
All right, you're going to pick our next victim, Ethan. All right, name, year in school, and position you play.
My name is Anthony Newquist, and I'm a senior, and I play guard.
Tell us a little bit about your family, Anthony.
I got 3 brothers, 2 older, 1 younger.
Okay, you have to tell everybody their names.
Okay. Austin and Isaac and Caleb.
Do you know their ages?
Austin is 23, then Isaac's 21, and then Caleb is 13.
Y'all get along real good?
Sometimes, yeah.
Better than you used to?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get older, you get along a little better for some reason. Anthony, you've played, started a couple years in Mapleton, right? And then came up here to OABCIG. Obviously, we're tickled to get you up here. What's your most memorable moment from, either school, any sport? What's one that kind of sticks out in your mind?
Probably hitting the buzzer beater last year against Westwood.
Last year against Westwood, was that regular season or was it in the tournament? Or I don't remember.
That was regular season.
Regular season? You remember, were we home or away?
Home.
Buzzer beater. Did the buzzer buzz right when your shot went in?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Anthony. Who do we have next here?
Miles.
All right, name, grade in school, position you play, and tell us about your family.
Hi, my name is Miles Chesney. I'm a guard and a junior. I have 2 sisters. One is in college. She's a freshman. She goes to Iowa. And then my younger sister is 11, and she goes to school at...
And what are their names, Miles?
The one in college, her name is Sophia, and the one that's 11 is Stella.
All right, so first year at OABCIG, okay. Tell us a little bit about your experience moving here. You're at a bigger school before this? Yes, so tell us a little bit about that school and how your transition was coming to a little smaller school here in Ida Grove.
The transition was very different. We had about 150 kids in my class at old school. I only played 3 sports. I probably only cared about one, which was soccer. I was a big soccer guy. I also played basketball and then baseball. Moving here is so different. I live in the country now. I know we're getting animals, and we only have 65 kids in my class. I know everybody, and it's nice as a different change and a different setting in life. So.
Yeah, kicked on the football team this year, right? That soccer background. So you're enjoying the small town life, living on the farm now, huh?
Yeah, football was experience that I'll cherish and I'll play next year. And this is my only for real first year of playing football. I went out freshman year and didn't get to see the field that much, but kicking for the football team was fun this year.
All right, what kind of future plans do you have going forward for yourself, for the team in basketball or other sports?
I hope just to succeed in every sport I do. I wish to help every team I play for and help them reach the goals that they want to. And
That's great, Miles. Looks like we've got next up. Who's this next up, Miles?
This is Bryson Kohler. He's a big goofball. So.
Good job, Melvin. Proud of you.
All right, name, position, year in school.
Bryson Kohler. I am the point guard. I'm a junior this year, and that's about it, I guess.
Tell us about your family, Bryson.
I got a younger sister and an older brother. Younger sister, Janessa, she's a freshman. She also plays basketball. Got an older brother who went to Dakota State, and he's playing baseball right now.
Janessa said really nice things about you during her interview. Do you believe me when I say that?
Oh, no.
She wasn't mean. She wasn't mean at all. A lot of memories for you athletically. You've been here at high school 3 years. We're into winter sports, so you played a lot of basketball and football, done track, baseball. What's a memorable moment that sticks out for you?
I'm probably going to have to say my first dunk this year, which was really fun. It was against Denison, I think. It was closer to the first half, so it's always nice to get the crowd excited for that.
Yeah, you guys played really well against Denison. That was a fun game to watch, for sure. What kind of goals do you have for yourself or for your team here at OABCIG moving forward, either in this season or as you work towards next year as well?
I know we're really hoping to win out the tournament from here, which is only one game, Friday, Ridgeview, which is always a good one for us. I'm just really excited to, just go showcase my talent out there on the court and just do my best.
We like to beat Ridgeview, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
It's a great rivalry to have, for sure. All right, Bryson, who do we have next here?
Looks like we got Trenton Gilbert.
Good luck. Thank you.
All right, name, year in school, position you play, and then tell us a little bit about your family.
Okay. I'm Trenton Gilbert. I'm a senior. I played the 5 and the 4 pretty much. So my family, I'm parents to Jeff and Christy. And for my brother is for Jack Gilbert.
Who's faster, you or Jack?
Obviously me.
Yeah. Are you stronger as well?
I don't think so.
Who wins the wrestling matches?
Probably me.
You're just older.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot more experience.
Yeah, a lot more experience. That's right. So a senior, played a ton of basketball, baseball. And what other sports have you done?
I played a little bit of golf all 4 years.
Some golf? Yep, nice. What's your most memorable moment, if you can think of one, in your sports career here at OABCIG?
For my sports career?
Just one that sticks out.
Probably the conference championship game for basketball my sophomore year when Griff hit a buzzer beater to win it. So that was pretty cool for us.
Buzzer beaters are always fun. We had somebody else, Anthony Newquist, mentioned one from last year as well.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
All right, Trenton, pick our next victim here.
So Bodie Hansen's next.
See, the girls got to just sit here and get ready. You guys get to get all sweaty at practice and then come in here. All right, name, year in school, and position that you play.
I'm Bodie Hansen, class 2025, and I play a little bit of guard and forward. It just depends.
Class of 2025 makes you a junior, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Tell us about your family, Bodie.
I have a sister. She's a freshman. She also plays basketball. My parents, they both played sports in high school. My mom's favorite sport was track. She always talks about it. And then I have a little brother who's in 5th grade.
What's your little brother's name?
Jonah.
How old is he?
11.
Very good. We're quizzing all the brothers and sisters, and you've done better than most. So, what's your most memorable sports moment so far, Bodie? It could be in any sport. What's one that sticks out for you?
I have a lot, but probably I'd say this year's football game against Ridgeview, at Ridgeview when we went and beat them. I had like 12 and a half tackles, and it's always fun beating Ridgeview.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, kind of a nail-biter up there this year in that rivalry, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, they came out talking all the smack, but, we just stayed humble, and then we won in the end.
And Ridgeview in basketball again here this week, right?
Yep, it's going to be our third time we play them this year, so it should be a good one.
And you guys have split the first two, right?
Yeah, correct. They won the first one, and then we won the last one.
Each one on the other team's home court. So, third game coming up. So we wish you good luck in that game. And who do we have next, Bodie?
Looks like we have J.J. Parks.
All right. Okay, name, year in school, position you play, and then tell us about your family.
J.J. Parks, freshman at OABCIG, point guard. I have an older sister that is a senior. 2 brothers, one older that also plays basketball. And then I have a younger brother in 7th grade.
Do you remember all your brothers and sisters' names?
I do.
All right, let's hear them.
Izzy is my sister, and then Andrew is my older brother, and Sam is my youngest brother.
All right, good job. What if I asked you their ages? How close could you get?
Exactly.
You know them? All right, we're going to go with that. What's your goals going forward? You've been able to play some as a freshman here and been able to contribute. What's your goals going forward for yourself and for the team for this season and moving forward?
This season, of course, we're just going to try and win as many games as possible. And then in the seasons to come, I just think, we can just win conference the next 3 years.
All right, those are good goals. Do you have a most memorable moment that stuck out to you in your short stay so far here at OABCIG High School? I know you've done football and, baseball, right?
Yeah.
So we did high school baseball and then football and basketball. What's one that sticks out for you?
It'd probably be the win at Hinton for football. I mean, I didn't really play, but I thought it was really cool.
It was a cold night and a long trip up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really cold, actually.
You had a blankie?
Yeah.
On the sidelines?
No, on the sidelines on the bus.
Yeah, I figured. All right. JJ, who do we got next?
Up next, we have Jax DeJean.
All right, name, grade in school, and position you play.
I'm Jax DeJean. I'm a freshman at OABCIG, and I'm a post player.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your family, Jax.
I have 2 brothers. One is in college, plays football at USD, and the other one is in college. He declared for the draft, I guess.
All right. Who's the best athlete in the family?
Oh, me, by far.
That's what I thought you'd say. That's what you should say. Who's the fastest?
Still me.
Nice. I like it. Jax, you've been able to play quite a bit here your freshman year. You have a moment that stuck out in football or basketball or baseball, really, as well. A moment that stuck out for you that has been special to you so far?
Probably the football game against Lawton. It was my best game. It's kind of fun.
All right. What goals do you guys have? So a couple regular season games, Alta, Newell Fonda, right? Still to finish out. Big game here against your rival Ridgeview on Friday, and then headed to districts. Do we know our district opponent yet? No, girls found out today. Boys will probably find out, I suppose, later this week or next week. But what are your goals moving forward for the basketball team with just a few games left to play, but a lot of possibilities?
Just to try and win out, get a good seed, and yeah.
So you want to finish with some wins, get a good seed going into districts, and try to make a run, right?
Yep.
Okay. Fastest and best athlete out of the three brothers. Yep. Okay. I believe you. All right, Jax, who's next?
Andrew Parks. He's a legend at this school. I know.
All right, name, year in school, position you play, and then tell us a little bit about your family.
My name is Andrew Parks. I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard / point guard.
All right, JJ was able to name all his brothers and sisters and said he knew their ages. I believed him. Can you do the same thing?
Yeah, I think I can. I have an older sister named Izzy. I have two younger brothers, JJ and Sam.
Ages?
Izzy is 18, JJ is 15, and Sam is 13.
JJ just said he knew him. He didn't answer, so he may not. He may have been playing me a little bit there. What's your most memorable moment as an athlete here at OABCIG High School?
Probably the homecoming game of football this year. We were playing at MVAL, and it was about 3rd and 7, and Mr. Cheezick called for a blitz, only blitz all year. Got him with a blindside sack, and Bodie almost recovered it for a scoop and score. But instead of going around the guy, he tried stiff arming him and didn't get it very far.
So you got a sack, sack fumble, and Bodie didn't finish the deal.
No.
What was he thinking?
I don't know. I think he thought he could give him the stiff arm, and he obviously couldn't, and got pushed out of bounds.
You guys put it on Mapleton that day.
Yeah, we did. It was like 55-2, I think. So it was a good win.
All right, a junior, right?
That's correct.
So one more year of high school.
Yep.
And take your time with that, because we all got to grow up someday. But moving forward, you have any goals after high school?
I want to attend a 4-year college, and then get a 4-year degree, and then do something outside of that. Hopefully get a good job.
Not sure yet exactly what?
No, something with business, and I'd prefer to attend Iowa State, but I'm not sure yet.
All right, the first 2 years we talked earlier, the first 2 years are all gen eds anyways. You really don't have to decide for a long time. All right, Andrew, pick our next participant here at Meet the Falcons.
I think I'm going to go with Jack Gilbert.
All right, name, year in school, position you play.
I'm Jack Gilbert. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I play power forward and center.
All right, Jack, tell us a little bit about your family.
My parents are Jeff and Christy Gilbert, and I have an older brother who's a senior this year. His name is Trenton.
Trenton was here earlier. He said that he was probably the fastest and definitely the strongest. What do you think?
We timed. I have very specific in my memory. We timed. We went out to the track, and I was faster in the 100-meter dash. We had it on a stopwatch by each other, and I ran like a 13-something, and he ran a 14-something. So I know I'm faster.
Well, that's not what he's putting out here on the internet, but
a lot of misinformation.
That's a lot of misinformation. All right, so just a sophomore, but do you have a memorable moment that stuck out to you in any of the sports you played so far in high school?
Going to the Dome was with last year as a freshman was pretty good, and then this year beating Trainer. It was kind of an upset in some eyes, but in our eyes, we took care of business. So,
yeah, another successful football season in the books. It was definitely fun to watch the Falcons play. All right, well, thanks, Jack. Who do we have up next?
Cade Spots.
All right, name, year in school, position you play.
I'm Cade Spots, sophomore in high school, and I play about anywhere.
Wherever they need you, right?
Yep.
I've seen you out there. You wish you were guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You watched a lot of Michael Jordan videos or some Kobe Bryant maybe. Tell us a little bit about your family, Cade.
I got two brothers. My older is Kyle, and my younger brother is Colt. And my older brother's in college, and my younger brother is in 7th grade.
Do you know how old they are?
Kyle is 19, and Colt is 13.
All right, you missed a couple people in your family.
Oh, yeah, my parents. My parents are Jeff and Shelly Spots.
Dad coaches football here at OABCIG, right? Okay. So what's your most memorable moment you've had? Could be this year in basketball or could be football this year or going back. What's one that sticks out for you?
Football against Trainer when I had 3 sacks.
That's the second trainer mention, football trainer we had. It seems like you guys kind of perceived that maybe you were maybe a little disrespected coming into that game?
Yes, very much so.
Well, you had a good one and pulled off the victory. 3 sacks. Wow. What are your goals going forward? So we've got a couple regular season games left. We've got a Western Valley Conference tournament game left against your rival, and then headed to district. Short-term or long-term goals moving forward in basketball or just your athletic career here at OABCIG?
Definitely win out the rest of the regular season, including the tournament, and just handle business there, and then worry about the tournament later on.
One game at a time, huh?
Yep.
All right, I like it. Cade, who do we have coming up next?
Evan Hoffman.
All right, name, position you play, year you are in school.
Evan Hoffman. I play big, so forward 5, and I'm a freshman this year.
And tell us about your family.
I have 4 sisters. 2 of them are older than me. They're juniors this year in Ella. I have 2 younger sisters. One's in 6th grade and one's in 3rd grade this year.
So 4 sisters. Yeah. You're the only brother. Is that good or bad?
Bad.
Do they gang up on you?
Not really.
Are you bigger than them?
Yes.
All right. You forgot a couple people in your family you should mention. Who are they?
My dad's Aaron Hoffman and my mom's Jennifer Hoffman.
Pretty important folks. Cade did the same thing, thought about his brothers right away. But so what's your most memorable moment you've had? I know you played high school baseball. But, you know, just being a freshman, have you had a moment that stuck out so far for you in athletics?
Oh, yeah. Getting my first hit in varsity in baseball this year was pretty good moment for me. So
Nerve-wracking being at the plate as a freshman against some high school pitching sometimes?
A little bit. Just depends on if you think you can get a hit or not. So I don't know.
Sometimes it depends on who's pitching, right? All right. Well, you've been able to play, get some good minutes here as a freshman for the varsity team. You have any goals going forward? What do you think the team wants to accomplish moving forward here with just this last quarter of basketball season we've got?
I think just to get more wins, finish out the tournament, and get better for next season, or I don't know.
Just continue to get better, right? Yeah. That's. I think that's a great goal. Evan, who do we have next?
Carter Ulrich.
All right. I want to thank everybody as Carter comes to the desk here. You can see the sponsors rolling on the bottom of our broadcast window here. We want to thank all those sponsors being able to bring all these Falcon games to you and here meet the team on Wednesday afternoon with the Falcon varsity basketball players. All right. So name, year in school, and position that you play.
I'm Carter Ulrich. I am a junior in high school and play a little bit of both, guard, and then I find myself in the paint sometimes.
All right, Carter, tell us a little bit about your family.
I got 2 younger siblings, a younger brother who is in 6th grade, and then I have a younger sister who is in 1st grade. And then my parents are Rodney and Sarah, both occupied notable area.
Names and ages of your sisters? Can you do that? You do the names. Do you know how old they are?
I do.
All right, let's hear it.
My brother Jack, he is 12 in 6th grade, and my sister is 7 in 1st grade.
That's pretty good. Not everybody's been able to do that. All right, so you're a junior. Sports you played? Basketball?
And I was playing baseball freshman and sophomore.
Baseball for a couple years. All right, you got a memorable moment that sticks out in either one of those athletic events?
Not me personally, but it was I believe it was last year in Western Valley Conference play. Anthony hit that buzzer beater against Westwood to send us to overtime, and then we ended up coming out on top on that one.
Guess who else's moment that was?
Bryson Kohler.
No, it was Anthony's.
I bet.
Yeah, that was Anthony's too. Goals moving forward. One more year. You'll be a senior next year. But for the rest of this season or in athletics or personally for you, what are you thinking about doing in the future?
With missing most of the year this year with academics and such, I get back out on the court next week, so I just want to get back out there and, find what I have to, or show the coaches what I got and just play out the rest of the year.
Nice, taking care of business. I like it. All right, you get to pick our next person here.
Noah Bartlett.
All right. All right, name, year in school, and position that you play.
Noah Bartlett. I'm a sophomore, and I play pretty much everywhere.
Wherever they ask you, huh?
Yep.
All right. Tell us about your family, Noah.
I got 2 younger siblings, and my parents are Haley and Brandon.
Younger sisters, younger brothers?
Younger sister and stepbrother.
All right. Not everybody's been able to say the ages of their sisters and brothers. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, my sister's a freshman, and she's 14, and then my stepbrother is 13 in 8th grade.
Good job. Good job. I think some people have just been making it up, but it sounds like you nailed it. All right, most memorable sports moment that you've had here in high school so far?
I think it was what Carter said about Ant's buzzer beater, sending it into overtime, and that was a good shot by him and sending us into overtime.
Got the big win in overtime, right?
Yep.
Right? Okay, Noah. Well, we've got one more person sitting out here. Who's this?
That is Zachary Balder.
All right. Okay, name, position that you play, year in school, and then tell us a little bit about your family.
My name is Zach Balder. I'm a sophomore, and I play post. Just a little about myself then.
Parents or siblings?
Yeah, I have my parents, and then I have 3 siblings. 2 younger brothers and a younger sister.
You guys all get along?
Yeah, ish.
You're the oldest?
Yeah, I am.
Are you the boss?
Yeah, whenever we're home alone, yeah.
Do they do what you say?
No, not always.
They never listen, do they? The younger ones never listen. What's your most memorable moment here at OABCIG in sports so far?
This is any sport in general?
Yeah.
I kind of like it when we made it to the Unidome. That was last year. I mean, I didn't play much on I didn't play on the varsity team then, but that was kind of fun just to get that experience. Yeah.
Neat experience regardless, right? Yeah. Just to be down there on the sidelines. Yeah. And planning on trying to get back there in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think you guys are definitely going to have a chance at that. What's your goals moving forward in basketball? What's some things you want to work on to get better and help the team?
To kind of get better, I think I want to work on shooting more. I've been really inconsistent. And then I think that'd help out and get better rebounding and dribblings too.
I thought you did a nice job down low in the JV game the other night, last week. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you were doing real well. So, I'd say good goals. Just keep it up. And All right, who do we have next here, Zach?
That's Sawyer Schmidt.
All right. All right, we need your name, your year in school, and what position do you play?
Sawyer Schmidt. This is my first year. I'm a freshman, and I play
post.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your family, Sawyer.
My mom and dad have a lot of businesses, actually, but we're not really an athletic family. We're more of a academic. I'm kind of the odd one out of my family because I'm more athletic, but that's kind of my family.
So school's important in your family. Very important. So you play basketball, but you got to keep your grades up, right?
I do. My mom will get on me if I don't, so yes.
That's what good moms are like. That's just the way it goes. Grades are going to take you a long way, for sure. Do you have a memorable moment here at OABCIG so far? I know you're just a freshman, but what sticks out for you so far?
I hurt my ankle and in the middle of the game, and I wasn't saying very good words, to be honest. But I remember coach was the ref, and he just leaned over me and he goes, "Stop."
maybe keep it a little quieter, huh? Yeah. Well, when you get hurt, sometimes things pop out, right?
They do.
Did your mom hear you saying those things?
She did.
Did you get in trouble?
She kind of understood, but she did talk to me about it. So.
Well, that's all right. Who's up next?
That's Aiden Skirvin.
All right. Okay, name, year in school.
Aiden Skirvin.
I got to give you this mic before you could talk because our other mic is not working, so sorry about that. Okay. Name, year in school, and position you've played.
I'm Aiden Skirvin. I go to OABCIG. I'm a freshman, and I play guard.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your family, Aiden.
I have a dad and mom, and I have 2 sisters.
And their names?
My dad's name is Dan, and my mom's name is Carrie. My sisters are Emma and Addie.
Emma and Addie, older or younger?
Yeah, or older.
Are they in high school or are they out of school?
Yeah, they're in high school. Addie's a junior and Emma's a senior.
So you're the baby?
Yeah.
Did you get whatever you want?
Oh, yeah.
Would your dad agree with that?
Yep.
All right. Well, you take advantage of it if you can, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Who's, out of your 2 sisters and you, who's the smartest?
And me? Yep. Definitely me.
You're definitely the smartest. Jack said he was definitely the best athlete in his family, too.
Yeah.
So who's the fastest?
Me.
All right. So even if you make him mad, you can run away.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. What is a memorable moment you have in sports? Could be here at high school, could be in middle school. Something that sticks out for you.
Last year, or this year in football, I broke my wrist.
What game did you do that in?
I think it was one of the JV games. I don't know which.
Early or later in the season?
Kind of like right before the middle.
How bad was the break? Did they have to put in pins or screws or just a cast?
I had pins put in.
And how many weeks were you out with that?
The rest of football season, about a month of basketball probably.
Was it your shooting hand in basketball?
Yeah.
So how's that been, shooting a basketball again after having your hand or your arm injured?
It's better than I thought it was going to be. I recovered quickly.
Yeah. Right back to your old form, huh?
Yep.
All right. All right, who do we have up next?
Caden Conley.
Okay. All right, so your name, your year in school, and the position that you play.
Caden Conley. I go to OABCIG. I graduate in 2027, and I'm a shooting guard.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your family, Caden.
I have a dad that lives in Mobile with 3 brothers and a stepmom. My 2 younger brothers do wrestling. And then I have a dad and mom in Ida Grove with an older brother and 1 younger brother and a younger sister.
So you got a big family, lots of brothers and sisters. You guys argue a lot?
Yeah.
What about your brothers that wrestle? Is that tough on them that you play basketball?
One of them played basketball and wrestling, but most of the family on that side does wrestling, so they kind of fell in love with it, and they just work really hard at it.
Yeah. Did you do wrestling when you were younger?
Yeah, I did it from like 1st grade to 4th grade, and then I switched to basketball.
You feel like basketball's a better fit for you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. What's one of your memorable moments so far? Young athletic career, but what's something that sticks out for you so far here at OABCIG?
Probably my first tournament in 5th grade. We went up to the arena in Sioux City and we got first place and moved to the championship.
Oh, wow, in basketball. At what is that, Wells Fargo up there? Mm-hmm. Nice. That's a pretty big place to play and win a basketball tournament. Yeah. I bet that was fun. All right. Well, who's our next victim over here, Caden?
Colton DeLong.
Okay. Okay, why don't you give us your name and your position and what year you are in school?
Colton DeLong. I'm a guard, freshman.
Colton, tell us a little bit about your family.
I have 3 brothers, 1 sister, my mom, my dad. You want 3 names?
Sure.
My mom's name is Jennifer, my dad's name is Jesse, my brother Blake, Jason, and Adam, and my sister Bailey.
Everybody gets along good?
Kinda, sometimes.
No arguments?
Oh, all the time.
Who wins the arguments?
Me.
How come everybody who's on the microphone wins the arguments? Even when there was 2 brothers or a brother and a sister here today, whoever was talking said they were the one that won. How does that work?
I don't know. Youngest wins.
Okay, what's your most memorable moment so far here at OABCIG in athletics?
7th grade year when I first got to play a sport for the school. Since I got here 4th grade, 7th grade was when I first got into the school sports in Iowa, so definitely then.
You have a lot of fun when you finally got to play some sports?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay, well, you get to pick our next victim here. Who's coming up next?
Nick Segabart.
All right. Okay, you got to give us your name, the position you play, and the year you are in school. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm Nick Sigbar. I'm a post. I'm a sophomore.
And Nick, tell us a little bit about your family.
There's my mom, my brother, and my dad.
And their names are?
My mom is Stacy Sigabart, my dad's Russell Sigabart, and my brother's Jackson Sigabart.
And how old's your little brother, Jax?
12.
And who's faster, you or him?
Me.
I'm not sure that's true. Are you sure it's you?
I have longer legs, so I can catch up to him.
You have longer legs. Okay, well, Nick, tell us about a memorable moment that you had. I know you played football.
Yeah.
Did you do baseball too?
I did not play.
Okay, so you did football and basketball. What's been a memorable moment for you here at OABCIG?
I'd say last year going to the Dome with all the seniors, just the environment around the seniors was amazing. And the season overall was amazing. The seniors kind of brought everyone together. They kind of had the leadership over the team.
Fun to be down there on the field and experience all that and play football in where it's not cold. Yeah, or muddy or wet. What's your goals going forward? What do you think the team needs to do, or what do you want to do here to finish out this basketball season, Nick?
Well, the ultimate goal for all of us is to make it all the way through the playoffs and win, but we just need to keep on playing how we know how to play, and we can win. Just it's the discipline needs to stay up, and it's pretty much.
So kind of one game at a time, and everybody do their job. I like it. All right, Nick, who's next?
Landon Graves.
All right, name, year in school, position you play, and tell us a little bit about your family.
I'm Landon Graves. I'm a junior, and I'm a forward.
All right, and a little bit about your family, Landon?
I got a mom and a sister, and my grandma lives with us. Christy is my mom, and Kaylee is my sister.
All right. Get along with your sister okay?
Used to not be able to when we were younger, but now at times it's getting better.
Gets easier when you get older, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just the hyperactiveness of a kid.
Yeah, it gets easier as you get older. What's something you remember here so far at OABCIG in athletics?
My favorite personal moment would be getting my first tackle in a JVR game a year ago. I had to quit sports the freshman year.
So you remember that tackle, right? That felt pretty good. Do you remember what team that was against?
I don't. It was green. It was like some type of red team. So.
Were we at home or were you on the road?
It was a road game. So.
Tackle on the road. So that's great. All right. What are your goals moving forward for you or the team? You heard Nick kind of answer, one game at a time. But what are you trying to do every day in practice to help yourself or the team get better?
For me personally, I've been out for an injury, so I want to be able to have a good end to and start to my season for basketball. So I want to score some points.
What was your injury?
During practice, I had my kneecap fully displaced, and so I was out until about a week ago filming the games, which I'm still doing.
It sounds like that hurts.
It did, but it's over now. So luckily didn't need surgery.
Just real sore afterwards?
Yeah, and inflated a lot, so took a while to get to the doctor for something.
Okay. Well, thanks very much, Landon. I think you're our last Falcon here for basketball. I think we've gotten through everybody. You want to tell everybody that's been watching through, they did the whole girls team and the whole boys team, you want to be the one that tells them goodbye?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, have a wonderful night.
All right. Thanks, Landon, and thanks everybody for watching. We'll sign off here, and I hope you enjoyed our Meet the Falcons here. We'll see if we do the wrestling team coming up here at another time. I don't see them in here tonight, so we'll try to get a hold of them and maybe do the wrestlers as well. But we want to thank everybody for watching. This is obviously live streaming, but it'll be up on YouTube in perpetuity as well. Wish the Falcons good luck as both the girls and the boys finish up their Western Valley Conference brackets. Girls then one regular season game and then a district opener against Harlan. Boys finish up here Friday night in Western Valley Conference against Ridgeview. And then I think Alta Aurelia, Newell Fonda regular season games, non-conference, to finish out the season, and then they will start districts. So getting close to the end of things, and obviously wishing the Falcons good luck as they continue to move forward and try to advance through tournament play and extend their season as long as possible. So this is Eric. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, our sponsors. And you've been watching Fuller Digital Solutions. So we just had some wrestlers come in here as we'll continue our Meet the Team segment here with OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, the home of the Falcons. We've got our wrestling team here. We'll just start. So name, grade in school, and the weight or weights you've been wrestling at this year.
Miles Beck. I'm a senior, and I wrestle 113.
113 all year. Did you have to get down a little bit after football to get down to 113?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it been holding that weight this year?
It's not fun, but you got to do what you got to do.
You like that weight class?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your family, Miles.
My dad's Brian Beck, and my mom is Heidi Beck, and I have a sister. And I don't know, my dad wrestled in college, so I followed in his steps, and I wrestle now.
All right, do you have it? So you're a senior, wrestled a lot of football, a lot of baseball, right? Tell us about a memorable moment you've had here at OABCIG as an athlete.
Definitely going to state last year for wrestling. It's good.
That one sticks out for you, huh? Yeah. What's your goal for the team and for yourself? I guess this wrestling season moving forward, you guys are getting closer. You got state duels coming up, but closer to districts here towards the end of the season?
Just same thing as last year. Go to state, and then we'll see from there.
And when do you know when you start your first round of districts, your first tournament?
February 10th.
So it is coming right up. Yeah. Do you guys have we have a couple duels before that?
Yeah, we'll have one tomorrow at 6 at home.
Who are we hosting at home tomorrow night?
Pocahontas, South Central Calhoun, and Cherokee.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Miles. You get to choose your next wrestler here. Okay, name, year in school, and weight class.
Jackson Wolf. I'm a freshman. I wrestle 126.
Been at 126 all year?
Well, I actually started out at 120, but I did move to 126.
So you got to eat a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Still got to be careful, though, and watch that weight, huh?
Yeah, do got to be careful, yeah.
You got to be real responsible and disciplined as a wrestler, don't you?
Yeah, I really like my food, so.
Well, tell us a little bit about your family.
My parents are Jeff and Jeanette Wolf. My dad wrestled in high school, and I just do the same.
And do you have a memorable moment so far? I know just a freshman, right? Yeah. But memorable moment so far from this season and this sport, or maybe in a previous sport?
Really, probably just my first win on varsity as a wrestler. It was just a good moment.
Wrestling as a freshman can be tough at any weight class. Tell us about that first win they had. Where were you at, and what school were we wrestling?
We were actually at the Western Valley tournament, and I actually don't remember the school I was wrestling. That's the worst part, but yeah, no, it was a great moment. My team was all cheering me on, and it was good.
That's awesome. What are your goals going forward, as a young wrestler for this season or moving into the future?
Just keep improving, keep getting better, and hopefully I can make it state.
All right. Yeah, every day in the room in practice makes all the difference, right?
You betcha.
Who's the partner you wrestle in the room during practice the most?
Miles Beck and also Matt Knudsen.
Well, that's nice. If you're wrestling Miles, you're wrestling against the state qualifier every day in practice. That can really benefit you, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, perfect. Well, pick another wrestler here for us.
We'll do Dayton.
All right. All right, name, year in school, and the weight class you're wrestling at.
Dayton Ulrich. I'm a junior, and I wrestled 150, but now I'm at 144.
So you had to cut a little bit.
Yep. I originally weighed like 158, so yeah, it was quite a bit, but it's all right. It's not that bad.
Good. That's a good attitude, because it can be. I know I need to lose a little weight, so it'd be tough on me. Tell us a little bit about your family.
My mom and dad are Chris and Wendy Ulrich, and I have 3 sisters.
Do you know their names?
Yeah.
Do you know their ages?
No.
Give it a shot.
Abby and Bailey are 24 or 23, and Carly's 20 or 21 maybe.
Well, so you're the youngest. You get everything you want?
Yeah, for the most part.
Do they win the arguments, though, because they're older?
No, not usually.
No, not usually. Are you the smartest?
No, probably not.
Well, you don't always have to be the smartest to win the arguments, so I like it. What's a goal you've got moving forward, and what's a memorable moment you've had so far this wrestling season?
A memorable moment was winning conference at 144, and my goal is probably to make it to state this year. I have a pretty good chance, so hopefully I can do that and go next year too.
Nice. Do you have got some guys in your district you kind of identified at your weight class that you know you got to look out for?
Yeah, there's definitely some good ones there. It's gonna be a hard day, but I think I can do it.
Well, high school wrestling in Iowa is tough no matter what district you're in. It's certainly some of the highest competition in the country. So good luck going forward, and pick our next wrestler here. All right, he needs no introduction, but we're going to let him do it anyway. So, name, year in school, and what weight you've been wrestling at so far.
Caden Spetman. I'm a sophomore, and I've been wrestling 138 all year long.
How's 138 been treating you, Caden?
It's some tough competition. Seeing a lot of really good wrestlers. Winning some matches, and then learning when I don't win.
Been on quite a few podiums this year so far, right?
Yeah, I have.
So that's probably been a goal for you, is to place in these tournaments and just keep improving?
Yeah, placing at the Herbergens was a pretty big one for me. That was a good one.
Absolutely. How many teams there this year?
27.
27 teams, and you make the podium, so quite a goal accomplished for sure. Tell us about your family, Caden.
My mom and dad are Heather and Michael Spetman, and I have 2 younger siblings, Mihaela Spetman, 6th grader, and Charlie Spetman, 1st grader.
You get along with little brother, little sister all right?
Oh, it's tough sometimes, but I manage.
It's hard to be the oldest because you're trying to tell them better, right? But they just don't want to listen?
Yeah, they got a way to them, I guess.
I'm sure you weren't that way at all. Caden, tell us about something memorable that's stuck out to you so far, your first 2 years of high school here at OABCIG. Give us an athletic moment that kind of sticks in your brain a little bit.
Well, making the podium at Herb was a big one for me, and then runner-up at conference. Wrestled some tough competition there. It's always good to do good.
Goals moving forward for the rest of the season?
Definitely making it a state. That's the goal that you need to have. Winning a match at state would be amazing too. But
well, we wish you luck in that goal. I think that's a great goal, and obviously good luck moving forward. You get to pick our next wrestler here.
Gavin Reamer.
Oh. All right, so I need your name, your year in school, and the weight you're wrestling at.
I'm Gavin Reamer. I'm in the class of 2025, and I wrestle 215 pounds.
2025, Gavin, that makes you
That would be a junior.
You're a junior. Mm-hmm. And what weight again?
215.
All right, how's that weight class been treating you so far this year, Gavin?
Oh, it's been spectacular. I mean, there's been some pretty tough fellas in there, but some easy matches every now and then. It's about like any weight class.
Is that a weight that you feel comfortable at, or have you been able to eat, or you'd have to watch your figure a little bit?
Well, I've had it pretty easy. I've been getting thirds actually at lunch every day, and a berry juice as well. So I had to cut a little at the beginning of the year, but
you don't brag about that in the wrestling room, do you? That you're getting thirds at lunch?
only to like select few kids.
Yeah, that's not fair to some kids, for sure.
No, for sure.
All right, Gavin. You've done football.
I did do football.
You've done wrestling, obviously. Played other sports here at OABCIG. Did some track and field.
I did do some track and field.
Yeah.
Played baseball.
Baseball. Okay. What's a moment that sticks out for you in all that experience you've had?
I was definitely kicking the football off my helmet from the ref and then flopping. That was pretty fun. Yeah.
Kicking the football.
Well, the ref threw the football at my helmet and then I fell over.
Oh, you flopped.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Did the ref say he was sorry?
Nope. No apologies at all.
Oh, what's a goal you've got going forward, Gavin, in this sport or in any sport? And then, you're a year away from graduating, right?
Yep.
So what are you thinking about the future in that sense as well?
I'm probably going to be an electrician. I'm taking the college class that our school offers in Denison every morning. And I don't know where I'll go for that. Thinking probably Iowa Lakes.
Well, the world needs electricians.
That is true.
That's for sure. Well, we wish you good luck. How do you want to finish out your wrestling season?
I don't know. Long, probably make it like a long ways is what I want. But
just keep wrestling, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I like it. Well, pick our next wrestler here,
Well,
Gavin.
I have to go with Gage because he's been sitting here for a while.
Nice sweat on the table.
Yeah, the girls didn't have. They got to do this before they practiced, and then the boys basketball team and now the wrestlers have had to come in the middle of practice, and that seat just keeps getting sweatier and sweatier. All right, so tell us your name, your year in school, and what weight you're wrestling at.
Oh, my name is Gage Lead. I am a senior, and I started at 75, and I'm now at 65.
So 65 where you wanted to start the season, and we just took, we're just smart about getting there?
It's what I usually walk around at, but just from football, I got to eat whatever I want. So I ended up starting at 72, so it was an easy just slow down.
So 65 feels like your natural weight for you. All right. Tell us a little bit about your family, Gage.
My dad is Ryan Lead. I have an older sister and an older brother, Faith and Garrett Lead, and I'm the youngest. It is awesome.
I have a lot of youngest here today, quite a few. Does the youngest have it easier or harder?
I guess it depends on sibling dynamics. That can be really important to some people. I've had it pretty good, mostly because my siblings were nice to me. So I wasn't very nice to them, but we got through it.
The youngest is never nice to the oldest siblings. The older, just how it is.
You get a pass.
You get a pass. You're absolutely right. What's a memorable moment for you here in athletics at OABCIG?
Ooh, well, I think 2 weeks ago I finally, out of my entire career of wrestling, I got to put on a championship singlet at was that conference. Won that match. That was a pretty good bookmark for me.
So won the first place at the conference tournament.
Yes.
And when you wrestle in the finals, tradition here is at OABCIG you get to wear a white singlet that's different from what you normally wear, right?
Yep.
So to put that on is pretty special.
For me,
yeah. For
Miles just takes it with him. He takes it home just because he gets to wear it.
Well, everybody's different, and getting to wear it is just as important as always getting to wear it. What are your goals kind of going forward? I know you heard Gavin say he was thinking about being an electrician here in a year or so when he graduates. What about yourself?
My plans is I intend to enroll in the aviation program at Iowa Lakes Community College, and I'm enlisted in the Iowa National Air Guard.
Oh, well, congratulations. So are you off to – when do you go off for training for that?
Sometime this summer, I'll go down to whatever base they send me to for basic. I forget which one it is. I should know, but I don't. And then after that, I'm going to Texas for a couple months to learn what I need to do.
All right, and that's after basic, that second place you go is, will they have a name for that? Do they call that AIT?
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll be off to train there and go from there. Well, that's pretty awesome. Who do you think should be next here in our cast of characters?
Carter.
All right. All right, name, year in school, and where you're wrestling right now.
I'm Carter Wolf. I'm a sophomore, and I wrestle at 190.
All right, Carter, how's 190? How's that weight class been treating you? Pretty kind of where you fell naturally so far this year?
Yeah, I was there naturally, but they cut, there used to be a 182-pound weight class, and they cut that out, and that's where I really wanted to be this year, and I just didn't know if I could quite make the cut down to 75.
Yeah, that's a long ways to go.
Yeah.
So they got rid of that weight class this year, huh?
They did.
Oh. Well, you get to have a little more at lunch and not have to worry about it so much, right? That's okay. Tell us about your family, Carter.
So my parents are Kyle and Cinnamon Wolf. My dad's a farmer, my mom's a teacher, and my older brother is Colby. He's a senior this year. I'm the youngest.
Who's faster, you or Colby?
Definitely Colby.
Who's smarter?
Me.
All right, well, 1 out of 2, right? And if you were going to pick one, would you choose smarter or faster?
Probably smarter.
See, so you're right on it.
Yeah.
You're nailing it. All right. Well, so what do you have for a memorable moment here at OABCIG? You've done some wrestling, done some football?
Nope.
No football.
Just the wrestling.
Well, wrestling's enough. It's got to be the toughest sport in school for sure.
Yeah.
So what's a moment that sticks out for you in your wrestling career?
Probably placing at as many tournaments as I have this year, especially considering last year I didn't have a very good year, but this year the improvement's been really good for me.
Working hard in the room during practice, I assume?
Yeah, definitely.
And who's your partner a lot? Who do you wrestle against in the room?
Gavin Reamer.
Oh, so those are two. I mean, that's a pretty good partner to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And such a big deal. You said last year was a struggle, you thought. So this year, a few more podiums and bringing home some medals.
Yeah.
Feel like that hard work's paying off?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely improved my overall mood towards the sport, and it's been a lot better this year.
Winning's fun.
Winning is definitely fun.
What's your goals moving forward?
I'd like to get on the podium at districts for sure. It'd be really nice to make it through, but we have to set our goals somewhat reasonable.
Well, there not a lot of states in the United States can tell you they have tougher wrestling than Iowa. So anywhere on that podium at districts is quite an accomplishment for sure. All right, why don't you pick who we got next? We got a volunteer. He even raised his hand.
Matt
All right.
Next.
All right, name, grade, and the weight class you're at right now.
My name is Matt Knudsen. I'm a freshman, and I'm 132.
132. Feel comfortable there?
Yeah, definitely.
Been able to eat a little bit?
Yeah, I was going to go down to 126, and then I used my 2-pound allowance, and yeah, I ain't going to make it down there.
You get 2 pounds after Christmas, is that right?
Yeah, but if you choose it, you pretty much have to stay at that weight class, unless if you've made it down there once before.
All right, so if you take the allowance, you got to stay there and stick inside. All right. So you're wrestling just a little bit above that, and you feel good about it?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Tell us about your family.
My mom and dad are Mark and Ann Knudsen, and I have a brother and a sister, Marty Knudsen and Miranda Knudsen.
So you're the baby, too. It's like all the wrestlers are the youngest. Not all of them, but there's been a few of them. I'll ask you the same questions. So Marty and Miranda, who's the fastest between you and them?
Oh, me.
Yeah, but you're still young. They're getting a little old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the smartest?
Oh, probably my sister.
It's not you. You're going to let Big Sis have that?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's probably a good move. What's a memory that sticks out for you here at OABCIG early in your athletic career?
Probably winning my first couple of matches right away. I thought it was going to be a whole lot harder, and it is, but it just felt good to win like my first match ever in high school.
Yeah. Wrestling varsity?
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. Yeah, those first varsity wins they're harder to come by than people think, right? So you got one kind of early.
Yeah, I did. My very first one down in Trainer.
All right, very cool. What's your goal moving forward in wrestling? What do you want to do? What's your individual goals?
Well, I'd like to place in districts, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I have a lot of tough people I've wrestled this year, and most of them are seniors, so it's a whole lot harder wrestling a senior as a freshman.
And you're at 130. 132 is a tough weight class. There's a lot of seniors at 132, right? You get a little lower than that, you run into some younger kids, but yeah, you get everything at that weight class, don't you? All right, well, I appreciate it, and good luck going forward. And we've got a wrestler left here. Who's that?
Michael Greeter.
All right. All right, so we need your name and the year you are in school and what weight you're wrestling at.
I'm Michael Greeter. I'm a freshman. I wrestle 150.
You're in that tough weight class too, where it could be a freshman or it could be a senior, or doesn't. Yeah, at 150, there's lots of people at all the ages at that weight class. Tell us a little bit about your family.
My mom's Misty Greeter. My dad's Tori Greeter. I have an older brother, Matthew. He wrestled last year, and he's in the Air Force now. And I got 3 younger siblings, and they're Trevor Greeter, Tegan Greeter, and Kaysen.
All right. So, between Big Brother and you, if you wrestled today, who's going to win?
Probably my older brother because he's been working out a lot. He's pretty buff now.
You say he's in the military now, right? Okay, well, yeah, you're right. He'd probably win. What's a memorable moment for you that's stuck out so far in this wrestling season?
Getting my first win for varsity and placing on the podium.
Wow, do you remember where'd you hit that podium at?
I think it was at districts.
Very cool. So, yeah, that's a good feeling and quite an accomplishment for a freshman. What are your goals moving forward as you kind of wrap up this wrestling season?
I want to try and finish out on the podium and finish out with a couple wins at least.
All right. Well, good luck to you. We hope you meet those goals, and we'll be rooting for you. I'm sure everybody will watching the broadcast here and all the Falcon wrestling fans. So do you want to be the one that tells everybody goodbye? I think you're our last one.
See you guys.
Oh, wait, right into the microphone. Do that.
See you guys.
All right, that's perfect. He signs off for Fuller Digital Solutions. We want to thank all our sponsors, thank all the coaches for providing their athletes here today. It's tough to pull them out of practice, but it means a lot, and you'll be able to watch this on YouTube. So, again, thanks our sponsors, and we'll be back with more broadcasts of basketball as the season finishes up. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.